Hi, I'll share to you about some personal experiences in regards with choosing the right healthcare. Uh, from the book, Saving and Building Your Future, it says, no, in choosing the right healthcare, very important to understand that here in the Philippines, a lot of sick people die not because there's no medicine or treatment available, it's but because they don't have money to pay for this cost. Walang pambili ng gamot. Or kadalasan, pag makabili ng gamot, hindi po naiinom ng full dosage. And for those who are really financially challenged, going to a hospital or healthcare facility entails costs that they don't have funds for. And a study commissioned by the World Health Organization showed that families are shouldering 48% in total health expenditures. So imagine either yan yung savings, pan-tuition, or kung ano man na naitabi pera, nagagamit po kapag may health emergencies. There are three main types of healthcare available here in the Philippines. Short-term healthcare, or also known traditionally as HMO. Generally, wala po itong life insurance coverage. Yung yearly premium, yung renewal po, hindi guaranteed. Depende, no? Lalo na kapag na-maximize po yung for the year, no? Yung card, pag nagamit siya, tapos madaming claims. And then, it's normally up to age 60 only. And then, there's no return po premium for non-utilization. Kunyari, hindi natin nagamit yung health card, yung healthcare, hindi po ibabalik sa atin yung binayad natin. Another one is a senior care. This is a healthcare, almost the same po ng short-term coverage, kaya lang po for those ages beyond 60. So it's an individual type of HMO, kaya mas mahal po siya. And again, renewal is not guaranteed. Then third po is the long-term care. This is an HMO with the health savings account. So fixed po ang premium niya, tapos may waiting period, accumulation period, comes with a 4-way insurance coverage together with the long-term healthcare plan. Ang kagandahan po ng long-term care, renewal is guaranteed, and yung unused po na health fund, posible po mag-accumulate with interest. And it may cover beyond age 60 with the long-term care group. So, pakita ko sa inyo kung ano po yung in-apply ko sa amin, no, sa family ko. So, the reason why healthcare is important kasi yung pag-provide po during retirement years. Sino mag-provide ng healthcare kung hindi na ako nagtatrabaho? So, there are two difference, no? Ano bang advantage ng long-term healthcare versus short-term healthcare, o ano yung pagkakaiba nila? So, ang long-term healthcare renewal is guaranteed, fixed premiums for 7 years, as a 4-way insurance coverage up to the long-term healthcare plan. So, may term life po, may accident death dismemberment, may waiver of installment due to death, may waiver of installment due to permanent and total disability. Pang-apat, yung mga unused na health funds accumulates with interest. 5, return of premiums up to 85% ng total na contract price. For non-utilization, during paying period. Example, healthy ka nung paying period na 7 years. Di mo nagamit yung healthcare. What happens, ibabalik po 85% yung contract price sa inyo at the end of the policy or the plan. Number 7, pre-existing is not covered during accumulation period. Pero pagdating po ng 8 year onwards, wala na pong exclusions. It's flexible, transferable, pwede pong ilipat sa ibang tao. Upgradable and may be redated benefit design. Redated po, example, na-challenge tayo financially, hindi tayo nakabayad ng ilang months. May option po to redate, meaning instead of habulin po yung binayad, hindi ma-lapse or terminate, i-adjust na lang po yung date ng plan. Okay? Ninth, reinstatement within 2 years of lapse policy. So within 2 years po, pwede po ma-reinstate ang plan na hindi po nabayaran or nag-lapse. Number 10 is 7 years or spot cash payment option. So may choices po, no, ng monthly to quarterly to semi-annual to annual for 7 years or option din po ng spot cash. Short-term healthcare renewal not guaranteed, it will hide claims. May yearly increase po ng premium until age 60. Generally, no insurance coverage. Some provide insurance, pero maliit po ang coverage. No? Wala po accumulation ng unused health fund. Hindi po mababalik ang premium kapag hindi nagamit ang card. Covers only up to age 60. Pre-existing illness is not covered during the first year. And yung lifetime and permanent exclusion may be issued on the second year onwards. Not flexible, not transferable. Restatement is limited only within 30 days of lapse policy. And you have to continuously pay yearly, no, until age 60 or kung senior care beyond 60. So, reviewin natin, ano ba ang complete financial plan? So, dapat po sagutin niya ang dalawang problema. What if I die too soon? Anong problema dyan? Sino mag-aalaga sa pamilya? Who will take care of the family? So, solution is life insurance because life insurance po is easy money. Second problem po, what if I live too long? Or nabuhay tayo ng sobrang tagal? Ang tanong po, problema dyan is sino mag-aalaga sa atin? So, ang solution dyan is investment and long-term care, money working for you. So there are three major financial needs to complete your financial picture. Investment, income protection or life insurance, and then healthcare. So there's an example of a plan, the one that I will share, a personal plan that I got is the Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder. Gusto ko po dito is it's a 3-in-1 product. No? It has healthcare, it has investment, and it has insurance. It's a very good product for those who are starting their financial plans. I'll share with you how it works. So this is an example for a K100 plan. The total contract price for this plan is 411,000. For this example, mode of payment is annual. So again po, no, this is an example. Meron po tayong lower plans, meron naman pong higher plans. So, tingnan depende sa age, sa need, tsaka sa gusto po nilang plan. Okay? So, how does it work? So, example natin, age 22, ang kumuha po nitong Ultimate Health Builder. So, for 7 years, magbabayad po siya. Ang benefits niya during 7 years ay ang mga sumusunod. No? Healthcare benefits, 1 to 10. Annual physical exam, dental benefits, waiver of installment due to death or credit life. Ang ibig sabihin po niyan, example po, on the 3rd year, something namatay po si plan holder, ang mangyayari po, i-waive po ang succeeding payments. So, magiging fully paid po ang plan. The insurance component will go to the beneficiary. The remaining health care and the investment component will be transferred to the beneficiary also. So, kung sa tatlo po nagamit isa, yung dalawa, ililipat po sa beneficiaries. Same po, waiver installment due to disability. Fifth, basic medical benefits. For hospitalization lang po. No? Actually po, for this one, since it's a long-term care, what they cover is hospitalization. Members' choice of room and board, 600 per day for this plan. Ang annual benefit limit po, 60,000. Ibig sabihin, may 60,000 na budget na health fund dito, 60,000 here, another 60 here. Hindi po nag-a-add, basta po kada taon during the paying period is that you have, or accumulation period, may 60,000 po na budget for health care for the 7 years. Then term life from accumulation until 20th year. So covered po na insurance for 20 years. It has also accidental death and dismemberment coverage. Number 10, you have a lifetime network access to Kaiser accredited doctors and hospitals as long as you have funds. Okay? So that's what happens po during the accumulation period wherein you're paying your premiums for 7 years. So what happens on the 8th year to the 20th year? Okay? On the 8th year, 10% po ng plan, for our example, K100, so it's 100,000, 10% of that will be allotted po as a health benefit. So on the 8th year, health benefit na po. So starts at 10% of the plan. So 10% of 100,000 is 10,000. What happens po, what if hindi nagamit ni plan holder yung 10,000 niya? Healthy siya, hindi niya kinailangan. So what happens po, this unused health benefit will earn interest. The one that is guaranteed by Kaiser is 3% to 10% range. Okay? So let's use 10%. So 10,000 earned interest po na 10%, that will be plus 1,000. On the 9th year, again, same, no? So may existing 11,000 on the start of the 9th year, plus the 10,000 or 10% again of the 100,000. So 11,000 plus 10,000 becomes 21,000. Again, hindi ginamit ni plan holder, nag-earn again ng interest, no? So use 10%, it earned 10% ng 21,000 is 2,100. So 21 plus 2,100 is 23,100. Plus on the 10th year, another 10% of 100,000 plus 10,000, so 33,000. And so on po until the 20th year. So for our example, for this plan, pagdating po ng end of the 20th year or nag-mature na po yung policy, the plan holder will get 269,750 as the total accumulated unused health benefits. Of course, pag ginamit po dito, any amount, babawas lang po dito. Okay? Ano pa, pag makukuha niya unused health benefit, ano po, no, yung kung magkano yung plan niya, it will be now a long-term care benefit plus that. So 269,750 unused health benefit plus the long-term care benefit of 100,000. So ano tong 350,000? Kanina nasabi ko yung return of premium. So ito po yun, no? 7 years, hindi ginamit yung plan holder yung benefit niya of hospitalization. Ginamit lang niya is annual physical exam and the dental benefits. So what happens po, on the end of the policy, 85% ng 400,000 ibabalik po sa kanya. So 350,000. So yan, no, dami nang bumalik, no, na money. Kaya lang, dahil on the 8th to the 20th year, pumapalo na po kung pasok na investment component, nagbibigay po ang Kaiser ng tinatawag na yearly health bonus. So, for example, dito sa plan na to, on the 8th year, they gave a bonus of 32,981. On the 9th is 11, 12, and so on po, no? Basically, it came from if the company po, Kaiser, does well in their investments, they share it po to the plan holders or their plan members. So, for this example, the accumulated yearly bonus amounted to 446,000. So, this value plus the unused health benefit po would give you 716,169. Okay, so in total, a person who got this at age 22 for K100 and maintain their health would get amount of 1.1 million. So on at the end of the policy, they can cash this out, all of this money, and then end the contract with Kaiser. Or what they can do is use a portion of it, maybe 5, 10, 20, depends, no? Basta hindi po zero out. Ang mangyari po, kung anong amount ang naiwan dito, will continue to earn interest until age 60 or beyond 60. So, for our example, hindi ginalaw ni policyholder yung 1.1 million. So, dahil 42 pa siya, productive pa, hindi niya ginamit. What happened po is that it continued to earn 10% every year and grew to 6.4 million. So at this point, pwede na siya mag-retire. Gusto na mag-retire. Kung gagamitin lang niya 10% na 6.4 million, meron siyang 648,000 every year. For healthcare needs or for retirement needs, depende po sa kanya. Or, productive pa din siya, age 60 to 65, he just plays a 6.4 there without taking anything. The 6.4 earning 10% every year for 5 years will earn 10.4 million. At this time, decided na siya he wants to retire. He just used 10% of his 10.4 million. Kumbaga, katumbas lang po yung interest. No? So he can live on interest income already. Okay. So if you're interested po on this plan, please schedule po an appointment or ask for a proposal. So you'll know better. So ano pong mga benefits po nitong long-term care, healthcare? So there's basic medical benefits. Okay. Ito po yan. Accredited hospitals, accredited doctors and specialists. EPE po, including electrocardiogram for 35 years old and above, then dental benefits. Special and extended benefits. Long-term care, yearly health benefits, long-term care bonus, lifetime network access, cost-free health benefits, accumulation of unused yearly health benefits and bonus, term life insurance coverage, accident, death, and dismemberment, waiver of installment due to death, credit life, waiver of installment and premiums due to total and permanent disabilities. Okay. Four-way insurance coverage po, term life insurance, accident, death, and dismemberment. Ibig sabihin, no, pag na-aksidente po, may coverage din po siya. Waiver of installment due to death, credit life. Ito, na-explain ko na kanina. And waiver of installment due to total and permanent disability. So, this is one of the types of healthcare available here in the Philippines. If you're interested po in getting a long-term care, kagandahan po niya, no? While you're young and productive, keep yourself healthy. Pagdating po ng age natin na we are retired, have no more income, this can take care of our healthcare needs. And if it's actually bigger than our healthcare needs, we can use it for retirement, additional retirement money. Okay. So, short ano po about Kaiser. You can Google naman Kaiser International Health Group. But as a company po, it was registered as a healthcare provider, and they cater to group, individual. But again, yung sabi nila, ang goal nila is yung long-term healthcare needs ng mga individuals, especially after employment years. And then Kaiser po was incorporated and registered with SEC in June 2004. And ang authorized capital stock that they have is 160 million at the start. Okay? So Kaiser was also granted clearance to operate by the Department of Health. So for appointments inquiries, feel free po to contact me or my wife Nida at nida.img@gmail.com. So you can also visit our Facebook page po. So let's start building our financial foundation. Thank you.